Welcome to Salento with Love. I'm Davide Mengoli and CASA Grey. Another incredible episode, but everybody would love to be on an Italian balcony with a square. But let's see what happened at CASA Grey during this time. The planning was to use the original soil stack that was running underneath the floor, because obviously it wasn't that old and it was in plastic, so it was a matter of intercepting it and then connecting the new line with the new bathroom and everything to that. Thank you for watching my videos, but if you haven't become a subscriber yet, press the subscribe button, leave a comment. We always appreciate your comments. Thank you. Unfortunately, after a further inspection, we've realized that first of all, that original soil stack is embedded in cement with metal going over the top. So at some stage, they must have done a new floor and decided to pour a huge amount of cement. And probably through that process, that pipe got damaged so many times. So we found that the pipe had been repaired with straps in so many different places. So what do? Do you bury it under the floor and leave it there and just save 2 days work and perhaps, I don't know, a few €100? Well, in normal circumstances, perhaps if you're not looking, maybe a bad plumber would make that call, because it would save a huge amount of time and resources. But it's not the decision that we made this morning. So we reconfigured everything and we're just opening that floor and running a new soil stack all the way down to the street, not connecting anything to that old soil stack, because we can't trust it. We don't know what happens under the floor with that soil stack. We just saw enough to make the decision of just forget about that and just run a new line completely. So sometimes these are the sort of things that make the difference when it comes to the nuts and bolts of a refurbishment. What makes the difference to the longevity of the property, to the longevity and the quality of the refurbishment. And that's exactly what happened this morning. I was supposed to be here 20 minutes this morning. It's a huge amount of dust down there, and just quickly have a look at the situation, and 2 hours later I'm still here, and we're just back and forward with a client actually who's on the other side of the world, actually not too far away, is in Dubai. Hi. And just kind of making decisions as well towards the configuration of the bathroom, which entails other things that need to happen to allow a bathtub to go in, and just making sure that everything works well together. You see, I don't like things that I never sacrifice design over being practical. You always try to find a way where, yes, you need to be practical, but never sacrifice the design and the look. Because ultimately it needs to be aesthetically pleasing. So this morning it was a combination of rearranging the position of things in the bathroom and also making sure that aesthetically everything fitted in the right place. So I'll go back down now. So we were going to run a new line from this new bathroom here, and then thank God we have a room downstairs. So the plan was, and in fact the hole has already been opened, for the new line to drop down and then connect to the old soil stack. But the decision had to be made based on what I've just explained, to bring the new line from the existing bathroom, and rather than making it go the way it was already going, bringing it down and connecting it to this one, and then bringing everything into a new line. So quite a lot of extra work, but you know, if that guarantees a functionality and the perfection of works and longevity, well, don't never worry about the extra work. Oh, are you still there? That means that you are enjoying our videos. Thank you very much for following the channel. Did you know that every Friday we issue a video called Thank God It's Friday, and you can sit if you join our membership? Do that. and I'll see you every Friday. Coming back into this space, which is going to be the ensuite bathroom servicing this wonderful bedroom. Well, we did have that little space there, and many were the plans before, but I think a lot of those plans have gone because the shape and the way the building is made up. And we realized that we really couldn't remove the ceiling here because this is the floor of a bathroom of another property above. And so what we actually explored was the possibility of going down, and we have managed to go down probably over a foot. So rather than going up, we've gone down, and once this is all cleaned up and tidy, this could actually become the shower tray, and this could become a fantastic wet room. This was an old fireplace, so potentially just removing this plaster and this horrible stuff that has been applied will release again and would show the beautiful stonework. So you can imagine what this could be look like, being a beautiful shower, perhaps with 2 gentle steps, or plenty of space, perhaps a step there, another step, gentle step into a wet space. It will be absolutely amazing. With that opening on that corner, we found a way as we're going up to the rooftop we originally were going to put maybe a box in that corner or maybe there and come through, but found a route through, and this dead area up here, we're just building a little bathroom or a little toilet. If you're up on the roof terrace, you don't have to go back downstairs, and plus we can utilize this. So we've opened the door here and using this, and look, so cleverly, that's the soil stack just coming up here, and so we can extend this platform here and create a small bathroom up on the rooftop servicing the terrace, which I think it's an amazing plus. Obviously closing all of this, tidying it all up, shortening this platform so you have a little bit more of an easy access when you come up onto the roof, and then sorting this corner out and then straight out onto the roof terrace. It's so exciting for me when I spend time thinking on ways of enhancing the space and also creating that comfort. You know, being up here on the roof terrace, imagine how beautiful it is. We have a little kitchen room in there, and you're up here, you're partying with your friends, and then, oh, I've got to go to the bathroom. You've got to go all the way downstairs. No, you just go through that door there, and you can have a little bathroom up here servicing the space. Otherwise, that space would have just been a storage, just piled up with more rubbish. That's what happens normally with storage. And you have the whole of this roof terrace, and then this little room that was already up here, obviously will have a new roof, but we've taken the asbestos out when we started this project. Here we're leading into that bathroom that is servicing the bedroom downstairs. So this will be blocked off here, so you won't be able to see that, obviously. And we'll probably give this little space to this room here, and all the plumbing and everything is happening to this back wall to offer a little bit of kitchen space, perhaps having a fridge up here, having all of those elements. The boiler is going to go there, servicing the hot water for the entire property. So everything will happen on this wall over here. Really beautiful with this courtyard up here, looking down. And it's actually what I love is to think that we are looking at clients of ours. Lo and Sabina are over there, just here, literally there. We have Mark over there, another Mark over there. We're just working on Matt and Sarah just behind Mark over there. It's just wonderful to think that there is this cluster of Salento with Love people that have all managed everything remotely, and here we are a few years later delivering these wonderful properties and making all these decisions remotely. It's a challenge, but it's a challenge that I'm happy to take on board. Here, when you're doing a building site, you want to make sure that your contractor is actually fitted a board which is considered to be a site board with these big plugs and sockets for heavy machinery. This is a legal requirement, and as part of the same requirement, then you need to make sure that that box is actually earthed. So this is exactly what they're doing at the moment. They're actually fitting the earth, or they've actually fitted it already. So that needs to be, the whole thing needs to go underground. Literally, the whole thing needs to be hammered underground and then connecting the earth. And then the earth is connected to that board. Very important to make sure that this gets done. That was an incredible journey today at Casa Grey. I'm sure you've enjoyed the video of all these different aspects coming together. There is so much more as this project develops and takes beautiful shape. Well, I'm sure you've enjoyed it. Until the next one, make sure you do the most important thing, which is, first of all, subscribe to the channel, press the little bell, leave a comment, because I love your comments. They fuel me. And stay safe wherever you are.